can't hear you.
Oh, okay. I have a throat disorder which is playing up today. I may need to stop during this just for a few seconds. Okay? I'm Jan Probet and I'm here representing Portishead Senior Forum, and I'm asking about the folk hall, owned by the town, not the councillor, whose walls and floor space are being taken over by the Heritage Centre with things supposedly of interest, but to who? Following the meeting with Paddy Sterndale and the town clerk, we ascertained that the hall is not open to the public unless you hire it. So what purpose does this memorabilia have? If you have an ambition between you all to open a museum in Portishead, then go and find somewhere suitable. This hall is not yours to give. You should be concentrating on strategies to make the hall more attractive to would-be hirers, not on vanity projects. Are the Heritage Centre being charged for the use of the folk hall as the rest of us are? Is a very large outdoor railway halt box now taking up a corner of the hall being charged for storage, and why is it there? Who gave permission for it? Do you make decisions that are not minuted? Was permission given indefinitely for the Heritage Centre to use the end of the hall, for the walls to be covered with papers, maps and pictures, and for storage of large outdoor objects? Now I see that we have a dedication plaque linked to this. What is going on? There should be just one thing remembered in, is that this 1869 hall is the folk hall. Don't meddle, respect the history. Are councillors indulging themselves in abusing their position, making decisions for personal projects that they have interest in? From a hirer's point of view, the hall looks cluttered and feels like we are hiring a museum, not an empty hall. Once we turn the seating to face the long wall, our usual layout, we have no screen and have to supply our own. Whereas once we could use the blank wall.
Not interested, what?
No such thing exists in the hall now. Can you supply a screen for hirers using this layout? Then our audience will not be struggling on the ends of rows to see what is going on against the glare from the laminated maps. Our screen is surrounded by the clutter on the walls. If you are hiring an empty hall, then the very least it should be is empty. As with lots of other organisations, we have been badly hit by the 50% increase in cost. Then there is the caretaker not being replaced, expecting hirers to do a caretaker's job, cameras in use while we use the hall. It's not logical or fair to take away so much from the hirers and then charge them for doing the jobs themselves. We have hired the folk hall for 15 years plus. These changes and conditions are new, handed out with no discussion, and I know from talking to other organisations that you have upset and lost custom. Sorry. And yet Paddy tells me that the halls are practically fully booked. The extra hire costs mean you will be bringing in 50% more take-ins, which added together with the savings on caretaker wages means the hall must now be cash rich. What are the plans for the extra money being generated? If this is not the case, then what are you hiding? In a published analysis of halls for hire in Portishead, it says there are 101 clubs and organisations running. Of that, 11 use the town council's 3 halls. Folk Hall 6, Redcliffe Blade 3, North Western and 2. That's around 10% of the available business. A new sales incentive maybe? Having now decided forum we can no longer afford to hire rooms for our book club, music club and our monthly committee meetings, we have to ask, what are you doing for the senior citizens of Portishead? I see from your online write-ups that quite a few of you are keen to promote things for the youth of Portishead, but not one of you says anything about the seniors. It is left to the likes of clubs like ours to do what we can for the people who have given so much in their years in this time, to be then treated badly by the very council that should be giving back to them at this stage in their lives. If you are still here after the May elections, will any of you do anything to help, or will you continue to penalise the clubs for doing what we can whilst doing nothing yourselves? When can I expect answers to the questions I've asked tonight?